Okay. Vito. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from
Going to Dallas. A lot of people do really love Errol Spence because he's a downright, down to earth, very good guy. I mean, I'm supposed to go work with him some tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Dallas tomorrow to work with him a little bit, and I'll see where he at, see where we can help him get back to, because I do want to see him get back on that horse and ride again. Those fans at that fight the weekend, they want to see him get back on that horse and ride again.
Yes.
So if anything we can do to help him out, I'm gonna go see what I can do to help get him back on the horse. And like I said, I don't have to be his trainer. I just want to help him get going and see what he can do. If he likes it, cool, just get back up. We all go through these things. But the main thing is, can you get up from it? You're not judged by how you go down, it's how you get up. All of us want to see him get up. And if he just had one more fight just for the fun of it, just say, okay, I'm going to go out on my shield, I'm going to go out right, I'm cool with that too. But I am going to definitely go, I'm going to go help him out tomorrow, start working with him. I'm going to try to give him a couple of days of work, see where he at, and help him try to make a good, smart decision. And if he got it, he going to go with it. I'm sure he wouldn't come to that arena if he wasn't thinking about it. So he was lit up in that arena. He loved that fan support. You could tell he was in his elements, and that made me happier than anything, because he was glowing in that element. That means he still got it, and he wants to be in the element again.
Hey man, say what it do, still with the camp, sound like a little big bounce out, bounce down. Can't pull through the door, hit the top of this box and fuck my soliloquy. But to the time down, man, good people do. Don't know if you said condom if I like maybe mad at peak game, made the folks over swing. Bonus way to the gym, got a late start to my day. I went to eat breakfast with my father-in-law, who was a Marine. Salute to all our soldiers, man. Happy Veterans Day to everybody, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all, man. You know, anybody who put their life on the line for, you know, somebody like me, a U.S. citizen, I got nothing but respect. I've always had respect for military, you know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to have respect for the military. I teach my kids that too. So if you're military, much respect. Happy Veterans Day too. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Much respect to you, and I mean that. Let's talk boxing. Roy Jones Jr., you heard the audio, he's talking about Errol Spence. He said he's going to train with Errol Spence tomorrow. He's going to work with him and kind of see where Errol Spence is at. You know, he said, look, I don't got to be Errol Spence's trainer. I just want to see him get back in the ring. He said, hopefully I can light that fire up on him and get him back towards that direction. You know, he just want to see Errol Spence back in the ring. Here's my response to that. I mean, I think that's good. You know, I think that's cool. You know, me personally, I don't feel like Errol Spence needs to get back in the ring. You know, like, I'm a fan of boxing. And Errol Spence, to me, as a fighter, checked all the boxes for me. You know what I mean? He fought top competition. He fought everybody we asked him to fight. Right? I mean, besides the Keith Thurman, but that wasn't his fault. Keith Thurman didn't want to fight him. So, at the end of the day, like, Errol Spence's resume at 147 is unmatched, right? Nobody was doing what his run at 47, you know, is unmatched. It's a very good run, you know what I mean? Especially coming off the accident. He could have packed it in, but coming off the accident, Danny Garcia, Dennis Ugas, and Terrence Crawford, like, come on, man. It don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the man is a soldier. You know what I mean? In my eyes, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? He don't have to come back and fight. You know, I'm cool with it. You got some people, they don't like Errol. You know, I want to see him say this. I don't have no problem with that. If you don't like that nigga, hey, that's you. You know, we got people who are fans of boxing. There are two categories in boxing. You got sack chasers and you got fans of boxing, right? A lot of people got an identity crisis. You know, they fans of fighters, they sack chasers, right? But when you're a fan of boxing, you respect fighters, right? That's just what it boils down to. So Errol, you know, you saw the love and respect that he got when he was out and about the other day. Everybody want to take pictures with him. Errol, hey Errol, you a legend. You got Hispanics, it was everybody, bro. He was getting a lot of love and respect the other day. You know what I mean? And it was good to see. Pause. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know? Because he been real low key. I mean, I'll be the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been real low key, out the way, just raising his kids, going to soccer practice. Like, that's what he been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I got to pay nothing but homage and respect, you know, for Errol. I got to pay homage and respect to Roy Jones Jr., right? You know, Roy and Errol relationship was shaky at first, right? Y'all remember Roy Jones Jr. how he used to talk. You know what I'm saying? And what he used to say about Errol. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to open up an old wound, you know? But they're on good terms now, man. You know? And I think that, you know, Roy might be able to light that flame in Errol. You never know. Pause. You know? But I think it's a good look for Roy. I like this version of Roy Jones Jr. because he giving the game to a lot of young guys. It's up to them to take the game and utilize it, right? He's in this era of giving back, right? And that's what made me respect Roy Jones Jr. even more. Roy Jones Jr. the fighter and Roy Jones Jr. the man. I don't like the fact that him and Floyd Mayweather are going at each other. You know what I mean? I think that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. Men got to do what men got to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, to keep it a thee, it's like, I like how every time you see Roy, he spitting knowledge to these young fighters, right? He in their training camp showing them stuff. And it could be from the highest level fighter to the lowest level guy. You know what I'm saying? He always looking to give knowledge and give game to a lot of these young fighters, right? So I got nothing but respect for Roy Jones Jr. He don't have to go help Errol Spence, right? Roy Jones Jr. is aligned with Terrence Crawford and all them. But he going out his way to, you know, go check on Errol, check his mental, right? Check his skill set, see what he working with, all that, right? Roy Jones Jr. was working with Jamal Charlo like I think last year. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they doing, you know, he doing good devious work. I ain't gonna lie, I thought this car was running from this cop. that's why I kind of stuttered a little bit. I was like, hey, is this boy running from the police? But but all I'm saying at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000, it's like, look, man, we gotta sit here and pay homage and respect for Errol. You know, if Errol decide to come back, I respect it. You know, if Errol don't come back, he don't need to. You know what I mean? He don't need to. For me, my mentality is this. Errol, if you ain't 100%, don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he's doing. He kind of waiting till he 100% because he's fought a lot of fights injured. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Errol Spence. Shout out to Roy Jones Jr. Y'all let me know what y'all think. How's it going?